I think when I grow up, I want to be an accountant. On my free time, I like to spend time with my friends, or I really like to play soccer too, so that's my main passion. My favorite type of music is hip hop, and my food would have to be Chinese food.
I've been taking care of them since they have a month old. I have to go back to work and I have to take care of them, so I'm like a second dad to them. Yeah, they're my piece of heart.
My biggest fears are, I guess as a high schooler it's kind of like, a career or anything like that, but I think my biggest one is if, I'll be able to like go through college with, having no problems or anything like that, or having to worry about if, my mom or me or anybody in my family would be taken back.
I came to the United States when I was 10 years old. I really didn't want to come to the United States. My mom has a last decision to bring me over here. She said, "We'll just take like a fun. We just think like we're going to a trip." I said, "Okay, so let's think about it." We crossed the desert. We walked 8 hours, which is a whole night.
Mom brought me to the United States when I was around like 6 to 5 months, and I have a brother, and she had to pick between me or him to bring, because it's hard to take kids with you or anything across the border, and she thought it'd be easier with me. As my mom, I see why she brought me here for a better life, and I think anyone as a parent would do that. In a way, I feel targeted, and I feel like we're not wanted here, and it's just like something that's not my choice.
I've been working over there for 4 years. I'm the building translator over there too. I'm the union steward over there too, and I like my job over there. I would be scared just because I have to leave my mom over here with my brothers. First of all, it affects my mom because she doesn't know how to drive. She will be having difficulties to go to work or to transport her to wherever she want to go. Sometimes she's gonna have a hard time to take my brothers to school or take them to the doctor appointments or anywhere that she wants to go.
Well, I feel like he always has a plan for me, and I guess everyone, and I just feel like everything's for a reason, so whatever happens is for a good cause.
I trust in Jesus every morning, every night, and I just, every time when I see something in the news or I see something on the outside of the street, I just pray for them or pray for ourselves, and it's in Jesus' hands. I mean, we cannot do that. We cannot resolve those problems. Honestly, I always pray every morning whenever I turn my car on and say, hey, God, bless me all day. Everything can be running good and bring me home safe. And if something happened, just take care of my family. That's every day what I do.
I think in order to make things change is have a voice and, you know, let people know what you think, because I think what runs America is the people, not the president or anything or anyone.
I think the best thing that you guys can do is call the legislators and just give your opinions to them that say that we are 800,000 people who have DACA right now, and if they can do something about it, just give it just one opportunity to us to start keep doing our future better.
We know that there are circumstances of natural upheaval, natural disaster, or political upheaval or economic upheaval that makes it virtually impossible in some places in the world for people to provide for their families. In those cases, the church would defend the rights of people to migrate, to find places where they can provide for their families. God's gifts of the world are for all God's people, and they know no boundaries. But that said, the church would also teach that sovereign nations have a right to protect their borders, have a right to create boundaries, and have a right to patrol those boundaries. And that's the position of the church. We would go another step, though, and listen to Pope Francis call that those nations of the world that are particularly well off, and our United States of America certainly is, should open themselves as much as they possibly can to assist refugees and immigrants. Another principle of the Catholic teaching on immigrants and refugees is that all men and women, all children, are children of God, and therefore have an inherent dignity that guarantees them certain rights. Yes, we know what the law says, but this is not an unfixable problem. This can be a win-win situation where the United States welcomes people who want a life of peace and a life of prosperity and can contribute to the society where they live. So I thank in a special way Christian and Armando for sharing their story with us. I hope their story will touch you as it's touched me and open our eyes to see what it means to look at these young men and the hundreds of thousands that they represent as children of God, as brothers in Christ.